Hello guys, let's get started on today's tutorial. So in this tutorial, I'll be installing Docker on Windows. So before installing, let's check what actually is Docker. Alright, Docker is a set of platform as a service product that use OS level virtualization to deliver software in package called container. So Docker is a software platform that allows you to build, test and deploy application quickly. Docker package software into standardized unit called container that has everything the software needs to run, including libraries, system tool, code and runtime. So using Docker, you can quickly deploy and scale application into any environment and your code will run. So there will be a Docker image that is a read-only template that defines your container. The image contains the code that will run, including any definition for any libraries and dependency your code needs. So Docker container is an instantly running Docker image. So that's it. So we will check what the difference between Docker and virtual machine. So virtual machine VM virtualize or remove the needs to directly manage the server hardware, while container virtualize the operating system of a server. Docker is an operating system runtime for containers. The Docker engine is installed on each server you want to run container on and provides the simple set of commands you can use to build, start or stop the container. So let's check the architecture of a virtual machine and a container virtualization. So for virtual machine, we'll have hardware and infrastructure. On top of that, we'll run the host OS. So host OS, we will be enabling hypervisor. So guest OS, or you can also run VMware Workstation or VirtualBox for hypervisor. All right, so we have the guest OS running, and on top of that, we build libraries, binaries, and middleware, and finally the application will be running on your virtual machine. So this all will use your CPU, memory, and hard disks. So let's check the containerization architecture. So simply you can see the differences. Instead of hypervisor, there will be Docker engine, and one main difference is guest OS. You won't be having guest OS on container virtualization. So if there is no guest, it saves the resource CPU, memory, and hard disk space. All right. So we will jump to the installation. So open your favorite browser and search Docker for Windows. So you will get one link. Click on the docs.docker.com. All right. So let's check. So before starting our installation, let's check some system requirements. All right. You can check for system for WSL to backend, Windows 11 64-bit, Home or Pro version 21H2 or higher, or Enterprise or Education version 21H2 or higher. For Windows 10 64-bit, Home or Pro 21H1, build 19043 or higher, or Enterprise or Education 21H2, build 19042 or higher. Similarly, you have to enable the WSL, right? Windows Subsystem for Linux feature on Windows. So there are some hardware prerequisites to install the Docker. So yeah, there is 64-bit processor with a second level address translation and 64 GB system RAM. BIOS level hardware virtualization that support must be enabled in BIOS setting. You can download the Docker desktop for Windows from this link over here. All right, just click this link. You will get the installer will automatically downloads. All right, I have already downloaded the installer. Let's check. Yeah, this is the one. Installation is straightforward. Just double click and some windows will pop up. So give your user control access to yes. Right, you can see your installation windows is started. So click on the add shortcut to desktop if you need shortcut in your desktop. Click on OK. So installing is quite simple. So we will be configuring a lot more thing in the upcoming session. Like we'll be installing Oracle database, we'll be configuring our HTTP server and many more things. So don't forget to subscribe my channel. Yeah, so we'll wait for some couple of minutes till this Docker desktop will completely installed. Okay, you can see our installation has succeeded. So you need to restart the Windows to complete the installation. So I'll close and restart. So right after you restart your computer, the Docker subscription or service agreement, terms and agreement will be pumped up. So you need to accept this, right? Okay, I think it's our Docker desktop has started. So you can, there is a shortcut on your desktop. You can also start from here. There we go. Okay, here we can see we had got some error. WSL2 installation is incomplete. So WSL2 Linux kernel is now installed using a separate MSI update package. Okay, so we need to go to the link and check what you can do. So okay, installing to enable the Windows subsystem for Linux, we need to run this command in a Windows PowerShell as an administrator. Okay, let's run PowerShell in admin mode. All right, then copy the command and try to paste it. All right, feature operation complete successfully to enable the virtual machine feature. So I think virtual machine feature has been enabled, but I don't know why it's not taking into account. So we'll run the another command that's for enabling the virtual machine feature. Let's start PowerShell and admin mode and run this command. All right. Okay, it's successfully installed. Step 4, download the Linux kernel update package from the link over here. So right now I'm downloading it. So after the download is completed, you can just install it. Now go to the download section and double click the installation file WSL update. Yeah, you can see Windows subsystem for Linux operating system. So that's a pretty simple installation. You just click on next and your installation will almost completed. All right, you can see it's finished. So click on finish. Let's restart it. Right now you can see Docker desktop is running. So there is some tutorial like okay, you can just skip it. Okay, here you can see we got the Docker desktop up and running. Now let's check if your Docker is able to connect with the Docker Hub and you can pull all the Docker images or not. Okay, so for that run the command prompt in admin mode. Okay, first of all let's check the Docker version. Okay, you can see the Docker version over here, and so there is a Docker command, then popular Docker command, docker run hello world hello -hold. Okay, it's trying to get the image. Okay, fine. So you'll get some message like this. So if you go through the message, it's saying that it is unable to find the image hello world latest locally. So it is pulling from library hello world from the Docker Hub. So pull is completed, and so you can see the message is hello from Docker. So if you get this message, so the installation is done perfectly. Alright guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. So don't forget to subscribe, so there will be more content on Docker. in the upcoming session. So take care and bye bye.